In her address last week, the Minister for Education and Sports, Janet Museveni, spoke out against the uncontrolled rise of school fees in private education institutions.
In this season, people should not be doing infrastructure development, for instance, in schools, or buying equipment that is expensive, or transport, or that would require schools to hike the school fees.
Following the announcement, members of parliament have come out to react to the proposed directive, which they claim is inconsiderate.
Ordinarily, when you are a school administrator or a school owner and you are faced with such a challenge, for you to sustain the school, the parents have to foot the bill. And the increase is not out of the context. What is out of the context is the directive of the First Lady. Best thing for the government to do is sit with the school administrators and say, you have been running the school at this cost, keep it at that. This increases the cost. We are making this contribution. You also make this contribution and we run the schools.
According to the Buyanga West constituency MP, the President and the Minister for Education should both find ways of addressing the issues of increasing commodity prices.
What I want her to do, to sit with the Chief Executive, who is the husband, and say, this is what is happening in the country. Can we now put in some money to subsidize these schools, because they are going to break down. They are going to break down the parents, other than just ordering, because your order, when it is not in putting into consideration of all those factors, it will not be complied with.
Busuju County MP David Karonga has also urged parents to not fall victims to the new policy he claims is oppressive.
On ground, because there is a trickle-down effect. All along we've been telling you that the prices are affecting everyone. Now it has turned to be a school fees problem. When you look at what is happening, it started with fuel. The transport was increased.
Some legislators have weighed in on the matter. MPs have also suggested a bailout for school owners.
As far as the issue of the fees comes up, we don't have any intention of interacting with the ministry now. Like as I said, if, for example, a member comes with a matter of national importance on the floor of Parliament and the House refers it to the committee, we shall definitely interact with them. And secondly, for example, if the ministry would want to update Parliament about what is happening and they would want first to interact with the committee, definitely we shall interact with them. But also if the public or the concerned institutions petition the Committee of Parliament, we shall definitely interact with them, but also interact with the ministry.
Prices of commodities are very high. Generally, cost of living is very high. Even me, as speaking as a member of Parliament, things are not okay. So what we could agree is there should be a minimum set for the schools in Uganda, depending on the location where the schools are. Urban schools, of course, there should be a minimum that is set. The rural schools, there should be a minimum that is set. Like for me talking now, where I come from, things are bad.
The proposal comes at a time when schools are preparing to open for the second term since the reopening of school after the 2 years lockdown because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Sarah Nakandi, CTV, PM Edition.